Tubers, I've got to get the old 102, do a little service on it. It's, you know, cuts grass great with the exception that the blades are dull. There's nothing wrong, you know, with the deck or anything like that. What I need to do, I got to get these, I'm going to go ahead and get these blades off here, and we'll see about getting these guys sharpened up. Alright guys, here we are under the deck of the 102. You can see that these blades, man, they're just about round. It wasn't doing a very good job, you know, cutting grass with it that way. Obviously, it was wanting to lay it down more than cut it, so we'll get these guys off here and give them a good sharpening, and I think she's going to be just fine. Alright guys, I got one of the small blades off. These go on the sides, big one in the middle, and you can see that thing is dull as it can be. It's round, you know, not sharp at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sharpen each one of these sides, okay, and then I'm going to see about balancing it. You know, I'm going to take me like a I don't know, maybe a Phillips screwdriver where it's round, and make sure it's not, you know, out of balance. I don't want to take any more metal than I have to out of these, but that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to go ahead and start the sharpening process. Alright guys, you can see here, I just rigged up just a little piece of steel in this vise. You can see that this side is hanging lower. I just need to take just a little bit more off this edge. I'll flip it over here. See how it's hanging off to that side? It was hanging off to this side. I spun it. That just tells me that this side has more metal on it. What I don't want to do is leave these things out of balance. That kind of crap is just hard on the whole machine. When somebody's, at some point in time, something happened. They welded on this blade, which it's okay, you know. I mean, it's balanceable and everything like that, but somebody's done some work on it. But anyway, we have a nice edge now. That ought to cut grass a whole lot better. So I want to put this one on. I'll do the rest of them. I'm gonna start on this one. It's in about the same shape. It's had some welding done on it. I don't know if those are stress cracks or, you know, what's been done here. But anyway, it's the same deal, just round it over. As you can see that this blade is very out of balance. A lot more weight on this end. That's probably due to the welding. You know, they just put more metal in this side whenever they welded that up. I've got to take some of this weight off this end, and we'll get it to where it looks closer to something like this, you know, when we're done. But you can see how quickly it goes. Alright guys, I got a pretty decent balance on this blade. What I did, where they had so much weld over here, I took a lot of out of that weld, but I didn't want to take too much, so I took a little off the end, you know, and on the back side of the weld and whatever, just to get it balanced up a little bit. But I got one more blade to go, and should be good. Well fellas, I think I've done with my blade sharpening here. Everything worked out pretty good with that. I'm gonna back it on out of here. Next thing I've got to do to this is work on this steering. And this steering knuckle, I've got a lot of slop. Plus, I was talking to 500. He told me how to take the slop out of the gearbox, which is great. I'm gonna do that, but I've also got to take care of that steering knuckle. Anyway, I'm gonna go take this thing for a test run, try to cut a little bit of grass and see how we did. I'll catch you guys later.